Whoa, hi there, cutie. I was about to say the A word. Sit your cutie patootie badootie down, grab a drink. Here, I have one as well, even though there's like almost nothing in there anymore. Maybe put your phone away unless you're watching on your phone, then it's okay to have your phone, but do not put me onto the YouTube mini player. This is an important video. We're gonna talk about it. Okay, wait, I need to see you better. First, let me put my blush away and come a bit closer. Okay, friends, after the last two videos talking about the worst things about being trans and the best things about being trans, now we're talking about the most neutral things about being trans. No, that was a joke. We're not talking about that actually. No, that's not the topic of the video, but some people commented that and I thought it was funny. Anyway, maybe you saw the title, maybe you saw the thumbnail, maybe you expected this kind of video to be. This is like a topic I've talked about multiple times already, but I want to talk about that it is okay to take your time. What is okay to take your time? It's okay to take your time to grow up. It's okay to take your time to get a task done. It's okay to take your time to marry, to find a partner. It's okay to take your time to find your first job. It's okay to take your time to finish your first education. It's okay to take your time while eating. It's okay to take your time while learning a new skill. It is okay to take time to figuring out if maybe you are trans. And maybe at the end you figure out you're not, and that is totally okay as well. Maybe you will find out something else about you. You know what? Everybody should go on like a self-care and self-exploration journey at some point. And you will learn stuff about you. Probably not that you're trans, because let's be honest, only like 1% of the population realistically is trans, like on average, right? So you probably find out something different as well. So that's cool as well. Anyway, go on a self-discovery journey, and it's okay to take time with that as well. It is okay to take time to get over loss. It is okay to take time to forgive someone. And it's okay to give yourself time. Now, time is weird, right? Because when you're like small, when you're like 5 years old, 5 years seems like a long time for you. Because that is literally the whole time you have been alive. If somebody would tell you at like 5 and you already had like a concept of like how long time is, and told you like in 5 years you could get one wish fulfilled, you would be like, that's an eternity. That's like so long away. But I don't know how old you are now. Maybe you're like 17, 18, 19, 20, 30, 40, 50. If somebody told you now that in 5 years you have one unconditional wish, I don't believe you would say 5 years is an eternity away. You would be like, one wish, it could be whatever the hell I want, and I only have to wait 5 years for it. There's no other condition. Yeah, and you know what? With that kind of mentality, you should go onto your self-discovery journey. Did I just spit on my screen? My god, I'm sorry, I got distracted by I literally just spit on my computer screen. With the same kind of mentality, you should go through life. Maybe you're on a weight loss journey, and it's okay to take time and to look at yourself in time frames of like months and years, not in days and weeks. Maybe you're taking HRT or you're transitioning in one other kind of way. It's okay to take your time and look at your life in like 5-year chapters. When I started this YouTube channel, which now, my god, is almost 2 years ago. Well, not this YouTube channel, but the very first YouTube channel during the Shyaren journey. I knew that I wanted to give myself at least 3 years to see if I could make this work, to see if there are people who resonate with me, to see if there's content I like to produce. And I gave myself the time. Now, you could burn yourself out very easily, and I did many times on this journey because like ADHD and stuff just makes me want to work 24/7 on stuff, and I have to stop myself. I have to listen to my own advice. I have to stop myself. I have to tell myself, Shy, Jesus Christ, sis, sit your ass down. I can swear now, the first like 1 minute is over of the video. Sit your ass down. You have so much going on. You can take your time. Yesterday, for example, I recorded 5 videos. I recorded 5 videos for the Magic the Gathering channel. And after that, my brain still was like, you need to do more. I don't. I didn't, okay? I just wanted to play some Path of Exile, so I did. But, like, there's that one part of my brain who's still like, ugh. Anyway, it's okay to take time to go after your hobbies. Like, right now, let's talk about something I'm doing. I have finished my rewatch of the original Bleach. I skipped most of the filler and some of the more boring episodes I skipped through as well. So I went through all of the like 360 episodes already, and I'm now watching Thousand Year Blood War Season 1. I'm like almost done with Season 1. I've also started a rewatch of Frieren, this time in English. The last time I watched it in Japanese. And last but not least, I'm watching The Daily Life of the Immortal King. I'm now in Season 2. So that's all cool. I'm also, of course, currently taking a lot of my time and spending it on the Magic the Gathering channel because it's something I want to make work. And I think this is like very important. Maybe your brain works a little bit like mine, where you don't really have hobbies. Like, yeah, I mean, you don't really generally have like the same hobbies through your whole life, but you stumble from one hyperfixation to the next hyperfixation. And if that is you, maybe you need a new one. Because I have to tell you, every single day currently is very exciting, learning a lot about Magic the Gathering, playing Magic the Gathering Arena, buying the cards, making the videos. I also still very much enjoy making videos on this channel and all the other channels. But sometimes, especially now, especially still in the political climate, and I know that especially in America, it's still horrible and it's getting worse, and I don't know what to say to make it better because I cannot say anything to make it better. It is the reality. I just hope that it gets better, and I do acknowledge that those things happen, but I can only speak as a person living in Europe, living in Germany, so I can only ever make these videos from my point of view and hope so much that they somehow still can reach you and can still help you, and maybe you can get something out of them, right? And maybe it's only like 10 minutes out of your day where you watch a video while you bake some bread in the kitchen and you're like, oh my god, this is Lee Gremlin yapping again, that's so fun, I'm gonna watch the video now. Maybe that's just that, right? Maybe that's cool. Maybe you watch an ASMR video. Plug for the ASMR channel, by the way. Yeah, anyway, where was I? Maybe get a new hobby. I think it's very important to distract yourself. Distract? No, don't destroy yourself, please. It's very important to distract yourself from time to time. I am currently putting all my free time focus onto Magic the Gathering. If you have not noticed yet during this video, when before I was reading basically 3 or 4 different like transgender subreddits and consuming all of the news with all of the things that's happening on the world, mostly negative because you know how it is. And I was reading about German news and like worldwide news on Reddit literally every single day as well. I've slowed down considerably on that because my god, at some point you just need a break, okay? It's like as much as I want to stay informed, at some point you just need a break. And that is me taking my time from those things and putting my time into like watching some more anime, watching some more TV shows. The new like Iron Man show. It's not Iron Man, it's a girl. It's Ironheart, is it called Ironheart? That came out. Haven't watched it yet. I'm gonna soon. But yeah. It's a video I wanted to make. This is like a very topic. My God, Shy. Talk with more conciseness to your words, please. This is a topic that's very near and dear to my heart, which is why I keep bringing it up. I think it's so important to take your time. And let me tell you that as a person who is now 32 years old, turning 33 at the end of this year. Nice number, by the way. Like 22, 33, 44, amazing numbers. I could see my life in some ways where I could say that I wasted a lot of my time. For example, I did 3 different educations before I found something I really wanted to do. I did like 1 year as a physics. I did like physics stuff, right? I didn't end up liking that, so I skipped after 1 year. Then I did like 3 years as a kindergarten teacher, only to realize that's not really what I want to do in the end as well. And then I only found the library work, which I'm doing now and have been doing for like 5.5 years now, which is insane, right? But you could see those years where I did the other educations is like a wasted lifetime, basically. But I don't. I grew so much during these years. I found so many friends, met so many people, learned so much about life and myself. It's just beautiful. You could say that maybe, oh my God, those years during transition, well, I'm not done with transitioning yet, right? Those are lost years. They're not. You're learning, you're growing, you're literally like a freaking Pokemon. You're like Wurmple. Is it called Wurmple? It's not called Wurmple. I'm talking about Raupi in German. What's it called in English? I don't know anymore. Anyway, you're like that one bug worm Pokemon, right? In the second stage right now where you're in a cocoon. And even though you're in a cocoon with eyes and you're still experiencing things. This is getting weird real fast. You only understand this if you play or watch Pokemon, okay? I'm sorry. Anyway, you're in like a cocoon. But it doesn't mean it's a wasted life. It doesn't mean it's a wasted time. You can still do so much, okay? And at some point, you're gonna come out as a beautiful butterfly or a beautiful bee Pokemon or a beautiful moth Pokemon or like an eldritch Cthulhu being. I don't know. Whatever you want. Anyway, yep, session over. I'm leaving you now. How do I end your video? Put emoji of into the comments. Bye!